Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you guys are ready to get this morning started. Good morning. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show, where we are having confessions and conversations about your everyday life. My name is Yamitra Jojo Waddell, the only Live Past Crazy specialist. So what better place to be than here with me? Good morning. Good morning. Hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. Hope you were safe if you traveled. Good morning, Joshua. Good morning. So let's do the introduction real quick. Please make sure you share the show because sharing is caring. If your friends and family do not have Facebook, send them over to the YouTube channel. They can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there. Don't forget we have a podcast. We have a podcast everywhere podcasts are found, from Pandora Radio to Amazon Music to iHeartRadio, Apple, wherever podcasts are found, you can catch the Fearless Morning Show there. And then it's called the Live Past Crazy Show. Same thing. If they don't do that, don't forget we have 7 books. They're free to purchase all of them. 6 are on Amazon. 1 is Here With Me, and that is my book of affirmations. So they can catch it there. Don't forget we have a whole movie. So if they don't read books, they don't listen to radio, they don't watch YouTube, they can watch a movie. And then a whole movie. They don't do that, tell them I said good morning and how do you do? I'd like to introduce myself to you. I don't know why I have to sing that part, but it's okay. Good morning. Hope you guys had a great weekend, that you're ready to get this day started. It's going to be a good day. Let's not talk about the fact that I want to sleep at 3. Maybe 3:15. I do too. Let's pray, but I don't think so. I kind of double booked myself at 10 today. So let's see what I'm fixing to work out here this here morning. But in my few hours of sleep, I am ready to go. So let's talk about some things, y'all. Let's go right into the quote of the day. The quote of the day comes from the book, You're a Badass. And if you're just starting on whatever journey, like you just need a little, you don't know what you need, get this book, You're a Badass. And I promise it's going to give you what you need. I promise. And it's not written in a boring kind of way. It's written like I would talk. So grab you a copy of that book. And it's called You're a Badass. So the quote of the day: never apologize for who you are. It lets the whole world down. Never apologize for who you are. It lets the whole world down. I love that quote because at some point that has been me. I apologize for who I was, what I wanted to do, what I wanted to be, how I wanted to do it, how I just apologize for everything to everybody about all things. But I didn't, it wasn't until later on that I realized that I was letting the entire world down when I apologized for being who I am. Meaning, somebody needs me. Y'all know earlier last week, was that last week or week before, I talked about I don't want to be normal. I'm just not normal. I'm just not. And I absolutely love that about me. We talked about what not being normal looked like and what that means. And when I realized that the entire world needs me not to be normal, then life began to change. So never apologize for who you are. It lets the world down. So the thought of the day is, and y'all can, if Tiffany Owens is on here, she can cue the song. Joshua, you can cue the song for this. I want to upgrade. Now, I don't know this exact song, but I know it's a Beyonce song. I'm not a Beyonce fan. Please don't kill me. I'm just not a Beyonce fan. But I know she has a song along those lines. So that is the song of the day. So back up DJ Joshua. If you're here, can you please find that song for us today? Till Tiffany pops in. So I want to upgrade. Let's talk about how to upgrade our environment. First of all, I had to write that down before I forgot. First of all, if we want to upgrade anything, that means that we want to change some things out, right? That means what I currently have. What does upgrade mean? It means what I'm currently doing or what I currently have is just, it ain't working like it used to. It ain't working no more. I want something different, right? And because I want something different, I need to change out one thing for another. And the hope is that you're changing out one bad for one good or one better than the last, whatever it is. So how do we do an upgrade? Well, for me, it started. So I think you can do upgrades in all kinds of things, right? But let's be general. I wanted to upgrade. In order for me to upgrade me, like if I don't like who I am and what I'm doing, and these are some things that I found that I'm going to have to, number one, upgrade my environment. I'm going to have to upgrade my environment. That means I've got to change the environment that I'm in right now if I want to change who I am. So what does that look like in action? It looks like you cleaning up your space. So today, if you're still off for the holidays, and if you're not, you got New Year's Eve. And if you good in country, you know, you clean your house the day before so that your house is clean on New Year's Day. That's just country in me. So that you're starting off with a clean slate. So if I wanted to upgrade my environment, and that in action looked like me cleaning my space. So that means today or this Thursday, or when is New Year's Day? Friday. So that means between now and Thursday, I need to clean your space. You know, that space where you go in and you be like, shh, I don't even want to go in there no more. I don't want to go in there. You walk into your closet and you look at stuff that you've had for the past 20 years that you ain't ever going to wear. You look at the books that you're never going to read. You look at the trinkets and the bracelets and the jewelry that you're never going to wear. And you clean your space. So today, I want you to clean your space. I want you to take time. And here's the thing. Great morning, Monique. Good morning, my friend. So in the cleaning of your space, I don't want you to get overwhelmed in the thought process of it, because you get lost in the overwhelm, and then before you know it, you've worked yourself into a full anxiety attack, panic attack, and then you find yourself sitting down drinking Pepsi and eating peanut M&Ms, wondering how the hell you got here. So we're going to break it down. So if I want to upgrade, and I'm going to upgrade my environment, I need to clean my space. Good morning, Mama. I need to clean my space. So take 30 minutes every day and clean your space. And what happens when you clean that space, especially in that room that is giving you angst, that's where you put stuff in there that you ain't ready to deal with yet. Maybe your space, and we'll get to that in a second, but clean that space. So for me, I won a brand makeover back earlier this year. And that lady came to my house and cleaned out my closet in October. When I tell you, she made me bring everything. I thought she was just joking when she said bring everything out. She made me bring from every pair of shoe to every pants, every purse, coat. Nothing was left untouched. I didn't throw away, but I gave away 6 garbage bags full of clothes. That one, I knew I wasn't going to wear. 2, I ain't even like. 3, I said, oh, when I go somewhere special, I'm going to wear it. But when I clean the space, that's why I never went in my closet. That's why you wear the same thing over and over and over again. When I cleaned my space, it made more room. So Not only you cleaning your space physically, it is allowing you to clear your space mentally, because there are things in your home, and we will always have confessions and conversations with JoJo, and use JoJo for an example. If we are honest with ourselves, there are things in our homes that we have attachments to that no longer serve us, but because it's nice, it's a nice thing, or because at that moment you valued it, but it no longer does, we keep holding on to that. And with that, you hold on to the emotion that is attached to that thing. And maybe and I just want to give you something to make you go, you're attached to that thing and the energy that it gives you. And maybe that's taking up a lot of space for you. And what I found is when I started to let go of things that took up literal space and other space, I had a lot more freedom to do things. I felt freer. You know how your mama used to say, go clean up that room. You can't find nothing. You will never find your peace of mind in a junky room. You will sleep better in a clean room. If it is your closet, if it is your bedroom, your living room, whatever your space is, if you want to upgrade, you need to begin by upgrading your environment. Number one, clean your space. Number two, because as you're upgrading yourself and whatever that means for you, what you will find is you got to let go of you got to let go of the clutter that is holding you to that is anchoring you to it, so that more blessings and abundance can come. The third thing that you have to do if you want to upgrade, you got to clean up your mind. So if I want to upgrade me, right, and I want to change how I'm doing things, I've got to upgrade and clean up my mind. That means I cannot continue to think like this, because this is what's gotten me this far. I understood that I was a victim at one point, right? I was a victim of domestic violence. But at some point, I had to stop being a victim and become a survivor. Like I had to transition from one to the other. And then when I became a survivor, I had to stop surviving and start thriving and living. And in that process, I can see it clearly now that the rain is gone. I can see clearly now over the years, the process that I went through, that every time I wanted to upgrade, I wanted to change something, I had to change my environment, upgrade my environment, clean my space, clean my mind, and then the next came. But if we're not willing to, and I don't want us to get stuck with the at least stance that's going to keep us where we are. But JoJo, that's really nice. And, at least it ain't bothering nobody. But that costs a lot of money. I'm not fixing to get rid of that. Oh, boo, I completely understand. My question becomes is, what is your attachment to that person, place, or thing that is forcing you to say you can't let go of it? And if it's forcing you to say you can't let go of it, then what are you holding on to it for? And if you're holding on to it, is it serving you? And if it is serving you, is it serving you for your good? If it's serving you for your good, then all means keep it. But if every time you look at that thing as you are upgrading your environment, and upgrading your environment may also mean that you clean up your friends. It may mean you clean up your friends. It may mean you clean up what you immediately pay attention to, what you immediately participate in. I am mindful. I like to be informed and not overwhelmed. I'm mindful of the things in the world and what's going on, but I'm also mindful of the clean space that I have created in here, and that there are certain things that I cannot continuously allow in here. And I promise, if you took a moment today, every day, this is what I do, and pay attention to what I am putting in here, to be mindful of what I hope to accomplish on the outside. Absolutely, Joshua. And when we do that, y'all, I promise you what will happen is that you're going to free up so much more space inside of you. So let me tell you something. When you are cleaning up when you're upgrading your environment, I want to just give you something to think about. And you say, JoJo, it don't take all of that. Okay. Okay. But I want to share something with you. If you are stingy with life, life will be stingy with you. If you are stingy with life, life will be stingy with you. Meaning, Judge, I can't. Like, I ain't got it in me. I'm old and my body hurts and I got all these aches and pains and my mindset. If you're stingy with life, life will be stingy with you. I'm a firm believer that we have those things that repeatedly show up in our life because we talk about those things that repeatedly show up in our life. And we tell our body that we hate it every day, but yet we want it to support us in everything that we do. Lord, I hate that my back is bad. I hate that my knee is bad. I hate that my mind is gone. I hate that I got this headache. You telling your body you hate it every day, but every morning you're depending on it to get you up and take you to where you got to go to do the things that you have to do. So when are you going? That's part of upgrading you as well. Upgrade the way you talk to yourself. If you're stingy with life, life will be stingy with you. Absolutely, Joshua. And sometimes if we can't physically move, you have to physically change your environment that you currently live in. If that's rearranging the room, whole different mindset. Okay? Go move 7 things, 6 or 7 things in your home right now. Go change some things around. And you said, but JoJo, I like it there because I remember it there, where your mind no longer needs you to participate because you're used to it being right there. So your mind, you don't even think about it when you reach for it because it's always there. But if you move some things around, it keeps your mind fresh and on point and thinking. So as we clean up our mind, as we clean up our space, as we upgrade our environment, can we upgrade how we talk to ourselves, how we talk to our body, our vessel that we say we love, that carries us to and fro, that allows us to go and be and do, but we downgrade it and talk trash about it every day. I hate that my eyes water. Can you talk positive to yourself today? Joshua, you just moved. I know you're not moving no furniture today. So y'all, if you're stingy with life, life will be stingy with you. And I'm going to tell you something that I read, and I can't remember what book it's in, that made perfect sense. And I hope it makes sense to you. The reason we can't upgrade some things, the reason why change is so hard, the reason why we just can't seem to, one, we don't want to have hard conversations. We don't want to do hard things, right? But we are unwilling to make the people who make us uncomfortable, we're unwilling to make them more uncomfortable than they make us. We are unwilling to make other people more uncomfortable than they made us. Meaning, you may have hurt my feelings, put me in a bad spot. You may have said something to me that made me feel so uncomfortable, made me question who I am at my core. But I'm not willing to do that for you. So I'm going to continue to eat what you did to me, but I'm not going to give it back. But we about to have this uncomfortable conversation because you put me in this uncomfortable place. I don't have to have it with anger. I don't have to have it with resentment, madness. We're simply going to have this conversation because you were very willing to make me uncomfortable in what you had to say, do, think. So some of us are stuck right where we are because we are unwilling to make other people. Oh, here's what JoJo used to get stuck on. This is what I got continuously stuck on. Continuously. Man, I know how that feel. I can't do that because I wouldn't want nobody to feel like I feel. They ain't got to feel like I feel, but they going to know some words. As I begin to upgrade my environment and upgrade who I am and clean my space and upgrade my environment and I clean my mind, I am now become clearer on JoJo, right? And I understand that I can have difficult conversations and express myself and articulate how I'm feeling, period. I can respect my own boundaries, period. I can do the hard things. So, good morning, Miss Romaine. How you doing, friend? Good morning, my sister Vise. So, if we are unwilling to make other people more uncomfortable than they made us, sister, we staying right there. We don't want to hurt that man's feelings, because we know what it's like to have our feelings hurt. So we just gonna keep eating it, because I know how that feel. You're not gonna tell that person at work, I don't think that's right. You're talking to me in the wrong tone, because I know how that feels. So I'm just gonna talk about it. I'm just going to talk about it behind their back, and I'm just going to let it fester till I blow up. That was me. I'm just going to fester till I let it blow up. No, boo. Right. And Josh, that's what I was saying, Joshua. That is me. I learned not to hold it, because at some point in my life, and I think it really became with my abuse, I learned to become passive aggressive, meaning I held it in, and then on the back end, I'm going to make sure I trip you up. Hey, that's just being real. But then I realized that wasn't really serving me. That was hurting me more than it was helping me. And it damn sure wasn't helping. It wasn't harming him, because he was living his whole best life. And so I found that for JoJo to be sane, to be able to live, thrive, and grow, and no longer be a victim, no longer to be a survivor, but thriving and living, I had to be able to articulate to myself what it is. And if y'all been with me for a while, y'all know I had to learn some things. I had to learn to communicate the right thing to the right person first, and that was me. Sometimes we communicate the right thing to the wrong person. Sometimes we communicate the wrong thing to the right person, and everybody confused. I had to learn to communicate correctly to myself. JoJo, what is it that you would like? Well, I would and answer that without hesitation. Answer it without you putting a limit on your asking. Oh, boo, I want this, what I want, with a smile. Absolutely, Joshua. And then what happens when you finally upgrade yourself in your conversation, in your environment, in your mindset, in your space? Y'all, the release off your shoulders. This ain't there no more. You sitting up a little bit. You done said it with your chest. And you can say it, boo. You can say it without cussing. You can say it without getting mad. You can say it without getting back at anybody, getting angry. Oh, you about to feel what? No, baby. Because we're dealing with facts. If we are unwilling to make other people more uncomfortable than they made us, then we stay exactly where we are. Period. If you're stingy with life, life will be stingy with you. All of this go hand in hand. Clean up. Upgrade your environment. Somebody please find that Beyonce song. I'm not a Beyonce fan. I think it's I don't even know the name of the song, but I know that's in a verse somewhere for somebody's song. I want to upgrade you. Ain't that Beyonce? Anyway, I want to upgrade JoJo. Absolutely. And what you will find is that as you begin this journey, right, the more intentional you will become about the next thing that comes into your life. When you upgrade yourself, I don't know. I think that's it. You know, I'm not a Beyonce fan, but I know that's in one of her songs because I heard it on the radio. So if I want to upgrade myself, right, and I've cleaned my environment, I've cleaned my space, I've cleaned my mind, an amazing thing will happen. Your appearance will change. You will begin to look at yourself in such a different way that your appearance will absolutely change. I used to hate wearing makeup, okay? And for those of y'all that been on the morning show for a long time, you know why I hate wearing makeup, because I wore so much with my abuser to cover the black eyes and the busted lips and the darkness under my eyes, because a black eye bruise don't go away for a while, or the busted lip, or the bruises on the arm, right here, you know, the choke marks. I got sick of wearing makeup, so I vowed to never wear it again. But when I upgraded myself, my mindset, my space, my environment, I began to upgrade me. I used to hate wearing lipstick because it was so hard to cover up a busted lip on Sunday and wear a hat and sit on the front row at the same time. That was hard. But when I did it for myself, I know today I have at least 15 different kinds of lipsticks in there. I own makeup, and when I put it on now, I don't feel bad, because at one point I had a negative attachment to it. But when I upgraded my self-concept of myself, it changed the attachment that I had to it. So now when I put it on, I don't feel what I felt when I was with my abuser. Amazing things happen when you upgrade yourself. So when you upgrade yourself and you upgrade your environment, clean up the space that you're in. Today, go get a trash bag, clean up your space, and take it out. Don't sit it by the door. Take it outside to the dumpster or your trash can. Take it to the car, drop it off at the Goodwill. Bless somebody else with that. You ain't gonna wear it. You ain't gonna eat it. And here's what I don't, listen. As you're upgrading yourself, I don't want you to get rid of stuff, because I don't want you to say, I'm gonna get rid of it because I ain't ever gonna go nowhere. I ain't never gonna wear it because I ain't got no money, because I can't go here and I can't. No, you're not doing it as with a negative connotation of, let me get rid of it because I don't have no abundance and ain't nobody gonna bless me and I ain't ever gonna have a blessed filled life. Don't do that, because then you are creating more chaos in your life. I want you to clean up those things because you are ready to upgrade your environment and you're ready for something new. Does that make sense? I don't want you to go in there and be like, woe is me. Let me throw this away because ain't nobody ever going to take me anywhere to wear it. Ooh, let me throw this away because I ain't ever going to go nowhere to use it. Let me give away all that I own because I can't enjoy it. What kind of is that? We're not doing that. And if that is your reason or the way that you want to do it, I need you to stop and upgrade this first before you start upgrading your environment. You need to work it backwards. You need to clean your mind before you clean your space, before you clean your environment. Because if you're doing it that way, boo, with you throwing everything away, you're allowing more negativity to come into your space, and then you are multiplying that. Because every time you look at something else gone, I used to have that, honey. I used to have that, but I ain't never going nowhere. I ain't never gonna use it because, my life is so bad. I want you to be very clear on that, okay? I want us to be very clear about drawing the line on that. Absolutely. Come on, Joshua. Do it because you're ready for the new beginning, not because you knee deep in your pity party and you and Negative Nelly and Debbie Downer and Sad Sally sitting over there drinking and talking about, cheers to you. We ain't gonna have nothing. They never had nothing. Boo, I refuse. And you not fixing to make me. I'm not fixing to make mud cakes with you. Mud pies, we not fixing to do that. If you are stingy with life, life will be stingy with you. Okay? If you're stingy with life, life will be stingy with you. Maybe, just maybe, perhaps, that's why things are the way they are. You've been stingy with your life. Absolutely, Joshua. Wherever you are, there they go. The quote of the day, y'all, which goes with that, is never apologize for who you are. It lets the whole world down. I don't want to be normal. And me trying to be normal and to fit in everybody's category of what Young Mitra, what Louise, what JoJo should be, wore me the hell out. That's exhausting. I don't want to be normal. I can be all three of them people and just be happy as a little lark. So on this lovely day, and what better time as we're coming up on the new year to upgrade your environment, to upgrade yourself. What better time to say, I want an upgrade? And you know what? I have 3 notebooks that if somebody would like one, send me a message with your address and I'll mail you out some notebooks this week that you can write in that says, this is what I want to upgrade. And don't even wait on JoJo to send you something, because then you just delaying the process. Go right on over there to the Dollar Tree and get you a little notebook. They a whole $1. Count it out in some quarters and some pennies and get you a notebook. Go ask one of them children for a piece of paper. Title it, I want to upgrade. And list out what you want to upgrade. Don't put monetary on there yet. Let's upgrade I want to upgrade what I think about my friends, or I want to upgrade what I think about myself. Absolutely, Joshua. It will not. And I have to be the first one to decide that. So as you list out what you want to upgrade today, don't wait on JoJo to send you a notebook, but I'll send you one. If you send me a message with your address, I give you one. I got you. But run on over there to the Dollar Tree. They open at 9 a.m. Count you out. You know, in that change thing in your car, there's a whole $1. You know, at the bottom of your purse, there's a whole $1 there. Run on over to the Dollar Tree and get your notebook. These are things I want to upgrade. And while you're waiting, decide what we're going to upgrade in this house. Move some things around. And don't do it with a lack mindset. I want you to do it with an abundance mindset. So on this lovely day, it's going to be an absolutely amazing day. It's going to be a good day, y'all. And it's going to be a good day. As you figure out what you want to upgrade, how you want to upgrade, and what that looks like for you. As you write it down, don't hold nothing back, okay? Don't hold nothing back. Write it out. I want to upgrade my way I think about myself. I want to upgrade my relationship with my mama. I want to upgrade whatever it is. Write it out without hesitation. Write it before you allow yourself to say, no, you can't do it. Write it out. Then look at it. How do you feel when you look at that? Now the journey can start. Now we can begin. Now we can see some changes. So if I want to upgrade, I want to upgrade, because you upgrade your phone, you upgrade your computer, you upgrade a whole lot of things, but you never do it for yourself. Come on, Joshua. 8 to the men. So never apologize. Thought of the day, quote of the day, never apologize for who you are. It lets the whole world down. Don't be normal. Be you, boo. And if we want to upgrade, how do we upgrade our environment? You can upgrade your environment by physically moving things around, clean it up, clean up your space, and clean up your mind. But as you're doing this, please don't do it from a space of lack. Meaning, as you say, I want to upgrade. I'm sick of this. Don't throw away things or give them away because you assume you can't enjoy them. Some people have very nice things and they never enjoy them. They have nice furniture. They have nice plates. They have nice things and they never enjoy them because they're so busy saying why they can't enjoy it. So don't give it away because you assume you can't have it, you'll never use it, you ain't going nowhere, or because life is so bad you will never find the space. Boo, never. Life is never that bad that you cannot enjoy yourself, period. I learned that the hard way. When I had, listen, please understand, when there was no money And I was depending on the shelter for food when there was nothing. When there was no gas to get to work and no money to take the kids to school. We would go outside in the backyard and we would cut flips and jump and play, and I would chase them. And I was bound and determined at that moment to create my own reality. Period. It did not matter what happened on the outside world. I was changing what I saw. Period. Kids, y'all get a free day from school today. Oh, yes, absolutely. Honey, we made a day of it. And if I had enough gas to get downtown, we went to all the museums. We went to the local park, and I let them play their little hearts out, honey. And we came back home. I was bound and determined to upgrade my mind first. So you've got to upgrade your environment. You have to upgrade your space, clean it up. You have to clean up your mind in order to upgrade anything that you set out to do. Don't do it from a place of lack. Don't allow your current reality to change your dreams and your vision, okay? Don't allow that. I ain't saying it don't matter. What I'm saying is, I know if this is my destination's not changing, it doesn't matter what comes up with me. It doesn't matter. So on this lovely day, just know if you're stingy with life, life will be stingy with you. And sometimes the reason why we're not moving is we're unwilling to make other people feel more uncomfortable than they made us feel. Everybody should be getting checked today. First with yourself. Not with an attitude, not with anger, not with madness, but with simple, this is no longer serving me. And that's that. I no longer like this friendship. I no longer like this job. Well, and then you have an opportunity to decide what you want to do. Decisions are easy. It is the ramifications of the decisions that are hard. Let's be very clear. What's not hard is making a decision. You already made a decision. You already know. Because you want to know why. You say, man, if I had some money, I'd be out of here today. The only reason I'm here is because of the kids. The only reason why I'm living here is because my kid go to that high school. The only reason why I'm doing this is because, mama now. See, you already made the decision. That's the easy part. You tell everybody every day your decision. You're just not willing, able, and ready to deal with the ramifications of your decision. That's the hard part. So on this lovely day, it's going to be an absolutely amazing day. And I hope you want to upgrade too. I know I do. And that is exactly, and it can't happen without planning. So today is the rest of this week is a planning week for me. And I'm going to be posting a poll of what y'all think about the Fearless Morning Show for the past 3 years, what you would like to see. What would you like to see differently? What would you like to add? So I'm thinking I will post, y'all can send me your message. I'll post a poll about that. So on this amazing Monday, okay, it's going to be an amazing day. Never apologize for who you are. It lets the whole world down, okay? Please make sure you share the show because sharing is caring. If your friends and family don't have Facebook, send them to the YouTube channel. Let them buy one of the 7 books. Let them watch the movie. The name of the movie is The Last Time. Okay, and it's with Tommy Ford in it, okay? So go check it out. If you would like for me, and let me tell you something. This year may have been hard, but it's also been amazing. Please go back and watch the show Grieving and Living. We talked about that. How it's hard for the grieving and living. Thank you, Joshua. I love you so much. I forgot what I was saying. Grieving and living. This year has been amazing. Okay, that's what I was saying. I am booking for speaking engagements for next year. January is January is full. I don't want to take no more for January. February has some openings in March. June is booked. So please make sure, go to Waddell Speaks, bit.ly/Waddell Speaks to book me for that. And I will make sure that you have all the necessary information. I am working on some programs and some projects for next year on how you can work with me, because there are some things that I offer. Now, for the Fearless Morning Show, I normally don't do a lot of selling, like I may say at the very end or the very beginning. But just know more of that is coming as well. Sister Rise 2021 is coming up. Sister Rise Retreat, I am planning that. We have Team Abundance coming. That is a whole course. So that is coming. Your ability to work with me one-on-one to do your own Live Past Crazy blueprint. That is coming. But this year, guys, I want you to focus on the possibility of the things, okay? And if you love Jones like I do, in the beginning of the movie, they're sitting there at the table, and before Darius gets up to read the poem before he meets Nina, and they're talking about relationships. He said, no. He said, people say that the romance is dead. No, is that they've exhausted all the possibilities. And you ain't exhausted all the possibilities yet. Honey, go find some more possibilities. Come on, Joshua. I cannot wait for you to do that. A to the man. A to the man. That will be right there cheering you on. So today, look at the possibility of the thing. Your possibilities are not exhausted. You have more possibilities than you could ever imagine, my friend. Way more possibilities than you could ever think, imagine, acknowledge, period. Don't be stingy with life, and life will not be stingy with you. So on this lovely day, please have the most amazing day. I want you to be peaceful, period, because there's absolutely nothing after that, okay? Let me put this quote of the day in here. Never apologize for who you are. It lets the whole world down. It lets your mama and them down. It lets your sister and them down. It lets everybody down. So never, that's just not, we don't want to be normal. We don't want that. I don't want to be normal. I don't want to. So as we, if we want to upgrade, and as we're upgrading everything else, y'all, what does that look like in action? We can upgrade our environment. Clean up your space. You can upgrade your space by cleaning it. You can upgrade yourself by cleaning your mind. Those three things alone will give you a jump start to get to where you want to go, to get your day absolutely started. Do it in this place of abundance, not in a place of lack, okay? Don't have a woe is me party as you cleaning up your space. Right, Joshua? I ain't never. Listen, I try to conform to normal. Listen, it didn't work. It doesn't work. You want to know why it doesn't work for me in corporate America? I talk too much. And I have to have a career that allows me to run this here mouth. I do. And the moment I understood that, life became so much easier for me. The moment I understood that I'm a trainer and teacher at heart, life became so much easier for me. Don't be normal. I'm not normal, honey. I'm good and loud and country. I laugh really loud. And if y'all go watch the Vlogmas video, if y'all want to meet my family, go watch. Let me see if I can find that for y'all. Go watch the Vlogmas, the YouTube video I posted last night. It was our last day of Vlogmas, where I shared some, let's see, some of my family with y'all. It was funny. So if y'all want to hear just how loud we are, I'm about to show you. Go and watch this and tell me what you like. We were good at, like, we so loud that I lost my voice screaming, because and that was just a normal conversation. I don't want to be normal. I don't want to. So on this lovely day, y'all got to go. I hope you have the most amazing day. Please be peaceful, period. Please make sure you share the show, because sharing is caring. Friends and family don't have Facebook, send them over to the YouTube channel. They can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there. Don't forget, we're on Amazon Music, Pandora Radio. We on iHeartRadio. Everywhere podcasts are found, you can listen to the Fearless Morning Show over there. Now, the introduction is different. There's a different introduction. There's an interlude and there's a closing. So it's different over there on the podcast. So I am revamping that for next year. don't forget, we have 7 books. So make sure you grab 6 of them on Amazon, okay? If you can go to livepastcrazy.com and grab you one. If you would like my affirmations book, I will post it as well, okay? And if they don't do any of that, I do have a movie, The Last Time, so you can watch that today. So on this amazing day, I want you to be peaceful, period, because there's nothing after that. And I hope you had an amazing Christmas. And I hope you're ready for the new year. We about to upgrade some things today. So I would really like if you guys would share with me tomorrow. Send me a message what you're thinking about upgrading or what you will upgrade for the next year. So I will see you guys here bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a good one.